we on deck, time to fall in. The money's coming all in. With Teece, we ballin'. Like time for us to hit a little grinding spree. But no peace till we hear that Britney Griner's free.
What's happening, y'all? Welcome to another edition of We Got Next. I apologize, having some technical difficulties here. I lost my phone, so I'm lost. I'm feeling lost if you ever lost a phone. Anyway, welcome to We Got Next, Sunday, July 17th. We've got 3 games going on. Right now, the Aces are taking on the Sun, and we can get into that game a little bit if you want. Ask any questions you want about that. What's up, KC? Good to see you. G Martinez, my guy. G Roto Wire there. G Roto. CJ, what's up? Mark Schillenberg, what's good, brother? Good to see you in here. Yeah, it's real devastating, bro. So I left it at the casino when I placed my bet, so in trouble. But, iPhone, so, even if they turn it off, I can find it. It's just a matter of, the security there is crap. They won't even fucking go look for it. I told them exactly where I left it. But anyway, what's up, Brian Stevens? Jacko, what's good, bro? Tell me who you guys are on this Aces Sun game. I'll tell you where I stand. I don't have any information on me because all my info is on my phone. How's that? That's crap. I was kind of hoping Mikey would join here, but did not hear anything from him. So don't know what's up with that. But he's got the link to come in if he wants to come in. So anyway, give me a sec. I'm going to mute you because my allergies are killing me and I really need to blow my nose and you guys don't need to be hearing that. So give me 1 second here. Oh, disgusting. I got going through this bottle of Sinex like crazy. I probably had the worst allergies you've ever seen from somebody. It seems like every show you guys probably think that I'm some kind of drug addict, sniffing shit and everything. But no, trust me on that. I couldn't even sniff a flower if I wanted to. It's terrible. But anyway, let me tell you where I'm on the Aces. Tori Coger took the Aces money line for $300. Damn, you sound like our guy Mikey, man. But Mikey takes those money lines of minus 390 and shit. I don't see how somebody could do that. Somebody needs to explain that to me. Like, is it worth it to somebody to put up $400 to win 100? Never, ever in my life would I do that. I mean, hell, I can't even bet a baseball game at minus 140. So how the hell am I going to put up $360 on a damn basketball game? That's insane. And then when you lose, to not even have a reaction to it, man, I'd be ripping the house apart if I lost $360 on a money line bet. I'd be like, but that's me. So that's where I stand on that. But anyway, so my play on the Aces today is I took the Aces first quarter minus a half. And the first quarter, oh no, I didn't take the first quarter total. I took the first half total. Give me 1 sec. Let me grab my tickets. Did not lose those. So I took the first half total was surprisingly low to me because I thought it'd be around 87. But it ended up being like 85. So, because the first quarter was 44 and a half, and I didn't want anything to do with 44 and a half for the first quarter. The second quarter, or the first half was 85 and a half. So, I took the over. Then I got that at minus 110. And like I said, I took the Aces first quarter minus a half. And the first half was minus 1.5. So that's where I stand in that game. I didn't go anything else into that. And to be honest with you, I didn't even put a full unit on that second quarter because I'm hoping that the Aces come in there because I have a feeling the Sun win this game, but they're gonna have to come from behind, I believe. Hopefully, anyway. Dream, what's good, my man? I'll tell you what's popping, man. My sinuses are popping. So, Brian Stevens, you want the first half Aces? That's what's up, bro. Good luck. I'll be rooting for you, obviously. I also parlayed that first. Did I parlay the first half Aces? I parlayed the total 85.5 over, and I took that with the Phoenix Mercury -6 and the Tampa Bay Rays money line and the Tampa Bay Orioles under 7.5. So I played those four teams for $50 to win 592 to collect 592. So hopefully we win that. My straight play on the Aces was the Aces. Actually, I took the Aces first half -1.5. Now I'm kind of not liking that now that I'm thinking about it. I thought I took the first quarter. I wonder if they. I bet you they banged my bet up. They do that all the time, and I never check my tickets because I could have swore I told them first quarter. But anyway, hopefully that hopefully that catches for me. So anyway, really not much we can say about this game right now. I can't follow. Yeah, Sun 5-0 at the moment. Okay, well hopefully we get the Aces to make a comeback, and maybe this will work out. Aces first half, so we'll see. But there's really not much I can do in this game. I can't bet it live or anything because like I said, I don't have my phone. I've got to, get back and try and locate that thing. The good thing about the new iPhone 13s is that even if people turn them off, you can still locate them. So somebody's going to have a surprise knock at their door when I start showing up. It'll be knock, 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 knock. Do my phone, motherfucker. So, anyway. Guys, times like this, I wish I was 20 years younger. But, anywho. All right, let's get on to the next game here. Oh, man. We've got the Mystics, the Lynx taking on the Mystics coming into Washington. And here's where we had some problems because I was on the Lynx and I took them last night, but when I play these the night before, I don't play them for the full unit just because I don't know what's going to happen, the next day. You never know who's going to come on, who's going to show up on the injury list, and a lot can happen between sundown and tip off. So I'm glad I did only put that in for a quarter unit because of the fact that the Minnesota Lynx ended up got stuck at the airport last night, and this is becoming too much of a problem for these teams, and it's terrible. These are professional women, and they're not your average size. What's the average size of a woman between like 5'4" and 5'6", 5'7" maybe. So, I'm 6 foot, and I know when I get onto a plane, it's cramped. It's cramped for me. And you've got these women that are 6'6", 6'4", so I can only imagine. That's got to be tough on the body to fly, 5 hours across country or whatever, and and then to have a flight canceled and have to sit in an airport for 12 hours. It seems like that's happening way too often with these teams. And I'll tell you what, I'd be really mad if it was me because one, you're gonna scrunch me into this little ass seat for 4 hours or however long the flight is from Minnesota to DC. And then on top of that, you're gonna stick me in an airport, so I gotta sit on one of these hard ass seats that have the armrest, so I can't even sprawl out. And I'm just sitting there uncomfortable on my laptop or phone for 12 hours, and contort my body so I can kind of charge it at the same time while I'm sitting there toying around on it. So, that's got to play. That's got to play into the mindset mentally for the Lynx coming in because I really did like the Lynx to cover this spread, if not win it. And I was actually thinking about taking them in a trifecta spot in this area, or this point. The only thing that was holding me back on that was the Mystics' history of first half. But I would have definitely taken the Lynx first quarter. But of course, I faded that and did not play that since this news came out. And I have to give big props to my brother Ski Profit for that info. He shared the tweet from the beat writer. If you guys are betting WNBA basketball, you really need to investigate who these beat writers are and follow them, because that's where you're going to get your best information. You're not going to get it from the team. You're not going to get it from RotoWire. You're not going to get it from covers. You're going to get it from the beat writer, the writers that are there with that team every day. They have that inside info. They're the Jay Glazers, I guess, of WNBA. So, I try to follow as many as I can, but they're so hard to find and to follow. They're not hard to follow, but they're hard to find. I don't have all the teams beat writers. I have a good portion of them, but Ski's always been on top of that. That's one thing I can give mad props to Ski. He's always on top of who these beat writers are, and he's following them, and he's been that way since since we started capping WNBA together a couple years ago, and he's the one that turned me on to the beat writers. So, he's a thorough guy. Ski's a thorough guy, and you guys know that just through the green room or whatever else, and so that's where that stands with him, and I give my hats off to him and appreciate the look on that. So I ended up taking the Mystics first half, and I got that at check the ticket here. I got that at -2.5. Yeah, -2.5 for the Mystics in the first half, and I'm still on the fence on that, to be honest with you. I still think the Lynx can make this a ball game with them. I think they match up really well, so we'll see what happens with them, and we'll see. I'm curious. I'll be watching that game just to see how it plays out, and maybe I'll get in live on it. Who knows? But that's where I stand on that. Does anybody else in the chat here have anything on the Mystics Lynx game? Let me take a look here through the chat and just give a couple shout outs and see what's going on with you guys. CJ, what's up, my man? Do you track all your WNBA? Yes, I do track all my WNBA plays, CJ. And of course, they're on my phone. But I'm trying to remember. I ran them the other day, and I sent them to Jimmy, betting with the bag. I sent them to Jimmy, my season record, and to Mikey. And I'm trying to think, and Ski, I believe I told Ski as well. And I think my record was, don't quote me on this, but I want to say it was 181 and either 51 or 61. I can't remember. So, I'm doing well. And the my units, I was plus $8,590, because a unit size for me is $100. So I was plus 85.9. So that equals out to $8,590. So, that's, and to be honest with you, I was going over it, not so much in this past week, but a couple weeks ago when I got really beat up on totals, and I figured it all out. And at the time I had 43 or 44 losses, and 26 of them were on totals. So, and not first hit, full game totals. So I pretty much try to stay away from the full game totals, just because I'm terrible at them this year. People that know me that have followed me in the past years, know that that was one of my strong suits, hitting the totals. I mean, I would hit the number. In the green room last year, we in the green room last year we Ski and I the night before we chatted up with the guys and about live baseball games and stuff, and I'd give them my line projections on what the total would be and what I think the line was going to be the next day when it would come out, and it was pretty wild. Like I would hit that number, when I'd give the number out. That game, the game actually landed on the number that I gave out a lot. And when I say a lot, I'd say probably about a dozen times throughout the year, which is pretty damn good. And when I would do the totals, I was pretty much in between three, the number straight up to three either way, 3 to 5 points either way. So, but this year I don't have that. I don't have it this year. It's like that just left me, and there's nothing I can do about it. So that's where I stand there. And hopefully I can get those numbers for you when I get my phone back this afternoon. Hopefully that happens because I really don't want to spend $1,400 for another phone that I just bought in November. So hopefully that works. What's up, Teece? I couldn't find last night's show. I looked for it everywhere with no avail, but I'm here today. It's on the Who-Bangin. It's on this channel, Mark. If you when the show's done today, go click on the Who-Bangin Sports Talk and refresh it, and you should see it. Maybe I dated it wrong because I'm notorious for stupid stuff like that, and I might have because now that I'm thinking, I think I remember seeing 217s on there. So you might want to check that. But it was definitely on there. I know for a fact it was. I think G Martinez was in there. I think Tori Coker was in there yesterday. But so that's where I stand there. CJ, what do you got here, CJ? What's up, Teece? Yeah, we answered that one. G Martinez, you're on the Aces. You on the Aces full game or just the half, bro? KC, what's up? I'm really happy to see you in here, KC. Jocko, found your new show. How you doing, buddy? I'm doing well, man. I appreciate you coming through. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notifications. We're trying to get 1,000 subscribers in here. Once we do, we'll be raffling off a game jersey, like Joel Embiid game jersey, and it's really sweet. It's a 1967 jersey. I think the first year the Sixers won the championship in the NBA as the Sixers, and it's a really sweet jersey. They didn't wear it much. I think it was brought out as a City Edition jersey a couple of years ago, and it's sharp, man. It's really sharp and it's tight. So you guys want to be around for that. Next thing we have here, Brian Stevens. What's up, bro? G Martinez, Dana sucks, yes, sir. Tori Coker, I hope that hits for you, bro. Red Girl, what's good? Good to see you. Glad to have you in the chat. Glad to have you in our WNBA chat as well. That's really good. Red Girl, if you guys don't know, she's an excellent capper. You also give her a follow on Twitter. She's really, really she can help you with the totals in WNBA because I suck at them. So, you can pick up the slack from her. Deborah, hope you get some relief soon. Yeah, my allergies are just killing me, man. They're terrible. Now just DJ Gambler, $4 to win one. Me too, never ever. What's poppin', Teece? Let's eat today. Yeah, I'm ready to eat today. G, I gave you the Lynx take. Let me know if that works for you or if there's anything more you want to know about it. Like I said, I'm going off the top of my head here because I don't have my notes on my phone, and that really sucks. I have everything digital now, so I'm not flipping through pages, and this is the downfall of that. Aces winning. Aces came back. What's the score of the Aces? I'd like to know the score of that and the total. I'm on a team total over 88.5. That's a good look, Dream. I like it. I like both teams to go over their team total today in that game. James Lill, what's good, bro? Uh, Mark's ahead of you, G. Mercury -6. I'll look into that. I love that, man. I think Tori. I think Sophie Cunningham has a game today. If I could find a prop for her, I wish FanDuel offered them today because I'd be all over Sophie Cunningham. Straight up, man. She's gonna ball out today. I'm telling you that right now. You heard it here first. And Hammond's pissed. Yeah, I bet she is. Was checking lines and see that. What's your plays today? All right, I gave you my play for the Aces today. I gave you the two plays I'm on there. I gave you the one play that I'm on with the Mystics and the Lynx. Otherwise, I don't really have a play other than the $25 that I put. Well, to win 25 that I put on the Lynx last night. So it was really disheartening to see that they had travel issues. Um, Let me see what else we got here. Me too, maybe 25. I think the Lynx can still do it. You know what? I think they do, G. I think they can do it too. You know, I think they're in a good spot here. I mean, they've played. They definitely don't have the rest advantage. The Mystics have the rest advantage, even though it's maybe a day. And the Lynx have been playing one of those brutal schedules this past week. But I think they match up really well personnel wise. You know, I'm really excited to watch that game. You know, I want to see Sylvia Fowles and Shakira Austin match up, and I want to see if Shakira Austin learned anything from their last matchup. You know, that's one thing we need to do when we watch Shakira Austin is find out if she's learning from these veteran centers she's going against. Because if she is, that really that really makes her ceiling unlimited. You know, to be young like that and to be picking, picking, picking up, what's the word I'm looking for? Picking up, the plays and the playing style of these veteran centers and incorporating them into her own play at this young an age. It really looks promising for Shakira Austin in the future. I love the pick when the Mystics picked her up in the third with the third pick in the draft. I thought it was a great pick for them. Kelsey Mitchell should bounce back with 20 plus. Yeah, Kelsey Mitchell should have a good game, but I wouldn't go as far as 20 plus. You know, she's playing a Storm team that I think can D her up and shut her down. You know, they stifled Ryan Howard in Seattle, and I think they can do the same with Kelsey Mitchell. I mean, the last time these two teams played, I don't think I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I don't think Kelsey Mitchell had the type of games that she's been having. So I wouldn't expect to see anything different here. I'd expect because if you can shut Kelsey Mitchell down, that's a big portion of the Fever offense. You know, I mean, they still have moving parts, but you shut her down and you really turn that offense into maybe like a two dimensional offense instead of a three-dimensional offense. So it's going to be curious. I'm curious to see how that happens tonight. Um, Adrenaline will kick in for the Lynx. Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking, and why I'm a little worried about that first half for the Washington Mystics. And I was liking the first half for the Lynx before I heard this travel issue. And I didn't bet the first half or first quarter in that game because it wasn't available last night when I made the bet at the full game. That was all that I could get. So, and I could have got a money line for the first quarter, but I just didn't want to play the money line. I wanted to play the points. Not that I don't think the Lynx could cover the money line in the first quarter before these issues. It's just like one of these things I felt more comfortable taking the points, even though it was only like half a point or 1 point or whatever. But that wasn't available to me at that time, so I didn't take it. Um, Let's see what else we got here. What's this here? Brian seven or break Brazzy 718. But low key, Mariah Jefferson seemed like she on a lock. Yo, Mariah Jefferson is a beast, man. I love her game. She's balling. You know who else? Who else I really like and is balling? Who's the girl? Man, I don't have my notes. She played a lot when Fouls was out. White girl. I mentioned her quite a few times on this show. Um, Deanna? No. Oh man, it's gonna bother me. It's gonna bother me because I'm not. I wish James. I wish Mike was here. Mikey was here because uh, I can't think of it. I can't think of it, and it's gonna bug the shit out of me. So anyway, she's a forward. You guys can probably look at the Lynx stats and see who I'm talking about. Once I hear the name, I'll know it. So that's that. Did y'all see that last fight in UFC? No, I didn't watch any UFC last night, bro. Sorry, James. Uh, who who you gonna have the big game for? Who's gonna have a big game for Washington? That's tough, man. You know, you're gonna want to say EDD because she always has good games, but she's been plateauing. I mean, she had one game where she had 28 or something. The other last week, I think, before the All Star break. But I don't know. You really need to look outside of EDD as far as somebody having a big game to really make an impact for the Mystics. And in my mind, it's got to be Natasha Cloud because if Natasha Cloud can hit her outside shot, the Mystics that makes the Mystics so much better. She was just bricking and bricking and bricking. She looked like the Russell Westbrook of women. The first few weeks of the season and the first month of the season, but she seems to be coming around, and I hope so because I really want to see her break out of this and start being more consistent with her threes and her her outside shots, the 20-footers and stuff like that. So once she does that, you know we're going to see a big difference in the Mystics games. So that's where I look. But I mean, you always have to look at Clark or yeah, Aisha Clark. She's always good to step up and I can't remember the name. Man, I'm terrible with names. This is disgusting. So anyway, Hines Allen. I think that's what I'm talking about. Hines Allen. Yeah, she needs to have a good game as well. Who you gonna have for the big game watching? All right, Mystics scare me because Deladon not as consistent. Yeah, she's not. She's not, but she's still an impact player. Even though she did turn the ball over at the end of the first half the other day and cost us some money by the Mystics not covering that first half by half a point. But she's still money. She's still a money player. Uh, that's a tough way to lose a bet. Just look. Oh yeah, the UFC fight last night. Um, Mystic game pissed me off. The Merc Mystic game pissed you off. Yeah, you know what? It didn't piss me off, bro, because if you follow me on Twitter, you saw me tweet out the live line at plus 340 at the end of the second and catch that shit. Boom. Or you could have been with Mikey and lost on the money line with the Mystics. Brain 718, she's not the same. Daryl Turner, what's good, my brother? Good to see you in here. Took the Sun game under. You know what? I kind of like this game to go over, man. I don't know what the score is right now, but if I was to play the full game total, that's what I would take. So that right there gives you an indication that how bad, how shitty I've been with the totals. I like the over in it, so you might be in good shape. You should be in good shape because I'm terrible. Terrible at full game totals. And I'll be as transparent as Casper the Friendly Ghost when it comes to that because there ain't no way to sugarcoat it. I suck at full game totals this year. You're right, James. She has definitely not the same. Aces over. Brazzy, is it Brazzy or it's got to be Brazzy 718. That's the only thing I think. or Brazy. Sorry, man. I'm trying to get these names right. Um, I could not find it either and lost on the total under 169.5. Subscribe to the channel, everybody in the chat. Yeah, please do subscribe to the channel. Hit the notifications. I want to see you in here. I want to get everybody up to 1,000. I want to get this up to 1,000 subscribers, and plus we want to grow this channel. And with football coming up, DJ Big Boss and Big Ragoo. You got Tommy Gunn with baseball. You got Noli Knows with baseball, and you have Wham with basketball. And he's been on those Nerfies on fire. So I mean, this is all part of our family here at Who-Bangin. It's a deep family, and there's a lot of really good cappers. So you know, you definitely want to subscribe and hit the notification, because at any time you can get a notification that you've got a baller like Noli Knows coming in here to drop a first five under or a full game under that you're going to want to bet your house on. So just to let you know, it's not just me on the Who-Bang. It's not just Big Boss on Who-Bang. There's a group of us, and we all have our specialties, and it kind of brings us together as it's really good. It brings us together as a whole capping family that can basically touch every major sport, and not even it don't even have to be a major sport. I cap MLS, and I'll start putting some plays on that as the WNBA season starts to wind down. G Martinez, I thought Aces might have to adjust second half to pull away. They're trying to figure the sun out right now. Let's hope so. Have you done a recap of your official picks? No, I haven't, Sean. It's good to see you. Actually, we've only gotten to the Lynx Mystics game so far. Daryl Turner took underdog Portland Trailblazers to win the Summer League Championship, and New York Knicks today. I don't even know any Summer League, to be honest with you. Um, yeah, I couldn't even begin to tell you, because I'd be just talking out my ass, Daryl. That's some stuff where I'll talk to Wham and see if Wham could, if he wants to go on and talk some summer league, at some point in the next day or two. And so just make sure you're subscribed, Daryl Turner, and hit the notification. And as soon as Wham puts up a video or goes live, you'll see it. Wham just pops on every once in a while. He's got kids and stuff, so he does it when he's got a chance. And man, respect to Wham. He's a really good capper, and love having him as my brother. He's one of the real ones. Wham and I go back, so he's good to call a friend. So 14-13 first quarter. I appreciate that. Don't know how long ago that was. That was 10 minutes ago. So Fever over, Brewers over, cash it. Erica Taylor dropping us some plays here. I I like the Fever over. There's one thing that I'm worried about. I took the first half over at 81.5. There's one thing that I'm worried about with that full game, and that is the Fever getting their number. And if the Fever can get their number, they're going to cover that 14.5, 15. And I kind of like that. That was one of my looks that I liked, but I haven't been able to pull the trigger on it because it is the Fever, and I can't tell you how much I've been burned on the Fever so far this year. So I haven't gotten there yet. We'll see how my day goes, and if it goes well, then yeah, I'm gonna post up on the Fever probably, but not making that official, and I won't make it official until you see it tweeted on my Twitter page at Parlay Teece. Daryl Turner's son doing a fantastic job slowing down the Aces for the frantic pace. That's what they're going to have to do, and the Aces need to speed the pace up. But here's the problem: even if the Aces speed the pace up, the Sun can play that fast paced game. We saw it, before the All-Star break when they went on that West Coast trip. I mean, those girls were balling, hitting over after over with no days rest. It was just sick. Mad respect for that team. Um, G Martinez, can the real Aces offense show up now with what? Okay. Can the real Aces show? Yeah. Daryl Turner, Portland Trailblazers already beat earlier this month. What scores? Knicks won the championship. Gotcha. James Lill, if I win Aces first half, I'm going to bet it. Daryl Turner. There you go. A little collaboration between James and Daryl. Chicago Sky versus Seattle Storm WA Finals. I can see that happening. I can definitely see that happening. But I'm going to tell you right now, you can't count the Mystics out. Just know that they're getting older. They know they're getting older, and they know their window's closing. But Chicago's going to be tough to beat. The Aces are going to be tough to beat. Seattle's going to be tough to beat. It's going to make for a really good playoffs this year, and it kind of makes me wish that the format was different. That we're back to the East-West format. I don't like the way this format is now, and but I mean, no, I haven't been shy about telling people that. JPZ, my guy, what's good, bro? I love it. JPZ in here. Mark, can Smith finish the Open? I have no clue about golf. You're talking to the wrong person. Maybe we can get Gogi to come in here and make an appearance. Like Storm, first half spread of -8. Yeah, that was a high spread for me. I liked them first half too until I saw that spread, and I did not move on it because it's just too high, man. -8 is too high. And, it's high for a reason. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if they hit that and just continue to walk. Like nothing's going on. So I'm talking at my ass now. Mystics win today, my guy. Or are they parlay killers? I really stay clear. Yeah, I know, JPZ. You have been, I've been trying to get you to, I've been trying to make sure I try and throw you winners, and you've done a lot for me, and I really need to pay attention and shoot you some DMs on some plays that I kind of take personally on myself, and just because I don't want other people going out on a risk like I would go out on a risk, but there are plays where I would love people to take them, and if I don't have a show, then I have no way to get it out other than tweeting it out. So JP, we will definitely be in contact because I want you to start making money. I don't want you to quit on me, bro. Daryl Turner, Ariel Powers. That's who I was thinking about with the Mystics. Coming from her ex-team Mystics today, aka Sylvia Fowles got off the dog team. All right, James. Any plus money you on today, Teece, in that last two games? No, not really, bro. I don't really have any plus money, so that's all I can say there. All right, so we're all caught up on the chat. We're 38 minutes in, and let's talk about this Phoenix Mercury and the Mercury and the Dream, because this is a game where it could be a good game, but the Dream are just missing so many players, and I really don't understand what's going on with the Dream because they cleaned up that injury bug, and they played like maybe 2 or 3 games, and then they're back being riddled with injuries again. Give me 1 sec. I need a glass of water real quick. Hold on. Bottle of water. So, yeah, I really was hoping to look forward to a healthy Dream squad because the Dream could be good. I really liked the Dream at the beginning of the season. I got laughed at by somebody who we shall remain nameless. He knows who he is, but and deservedly so at this point because they are a joke until they get everybody healthy. So I'm hoping that comes soon because they're running out of time. And they're still in the hunt for the playoffs, but that's not going to last long if they continue, missing people the way they're missing girls. And so today, I have nowhere else to go but the Phoenix Mercury. And at first I was looking at this game with a healthy Dream squad. I would have been on a Dream first quarter money line and the first half money line, but with Ryan Howard and I don't even have the list in front of me. I'm sorry, guys. My phone, not having my phone, it's killing me. So, hopefully I get that back, and you guys could probably G Martinez could probably type in who's all missing for the Dream, but it's not a team that I want to back. And in fact, I love to back the Mercury and Sophie Cunningham with the way that she's held this team together. She's been the glue. She's been the energy of this team, and I'm wondering how long she can hold this together with everything that's going on. I mean, if as long as they're winning and they're playing hard, she should be able to take it through the rest of the season. But if any more adverse situations hit this team, I really don't know. I really don't know if they'll be able to stay together. So fingers crossed they can keep it together and at least make this season a respectable one. And bring home BG and get look towards next year and get it going. But there's no reason for them to look towards next year right now because they're still in the playoff hunt, and I think they could make the playoffs. So let's move on. Where we got? Yeah, I know. No Ryan Howard. Yeah, got you there. No Coffee or Billy's. Yes, and no Diamond to Shields. Yeah. Yeah. That's a lot of injuries, and really have to respect Teece Wright for what she's putting out on the court. She's dealing with scraps. And as a first year coach, that's if she was a veteran coach, you know, I I think I think you would see a different Letitia Wright. But being that she's a rookie coach, I don't think she knows any better than to just keep going out and trying to push her squad. So hats off to hats off to Coach Wright, but the team's kind of led away straight away from that. If you can't play defense, you can't play on my team motto that Coach Wright was saying earlier in the season. So hopefully that gets back. Um, Aces can't hit a three to save their life. I don't want to hear that. Don't tell me that. Anybody got a score update for me? Let's see, Daryl Turner. What do you got going on here? Don't understand how good a motivator fouls is. Fouls is okay. Uh, that's why she walks with her head up when she hears whack rhyme. She gets fed up. I'm sorry, man. I've had BDP in my head the last 2 days. So you're a philosopher? Yes. Don't understand how good. Yeah, I don't. She could be a really good motivator. I'm wondering if she's coasting it out right now. Sylvia Fowles. I mean, I can't see her coasting it out. It's her last year. She's got to be playing balls out. I mean, she dunked in the All-Star game, man, and she's close to 40 years old. Come on, that was impressive. That was straight impressive. Um, 30-24 Sun. Oh my. 27 now. What did I get on that line? 1.5. Oh, that's scary. How much time we got going on there, bro? Aces, please cover the one. I got 1.5, bro. I got 1.5 teams. All right, so let's move on to the last game we have on the board, and that is the Storm and the Fever. And I really don't even know what to say about this game, to be honest with you, other than we're dealing with a high number at 14.5, and the only thing I really liked in this was the total. And I don't have the full game total in front of me, but I do have the first half total because I took it, and that was at where did I put that? I believe it was at 81.5, but I don't have that ticket, so I'll have to find that ticket. Let's take a look here. Here we go. Yeah, 81.5 for the first half total. So, and I think that hits fairly easily. I think the only I think the full game goes over too, but I don't want to take the full game because I don't know if Indiana's going to hit their number. You know, this might be a situation where you look to back the Seattle team total over for the game, but I don't know what that is, so I didn't handicap it. So you don't want to you don't want to pay attention to me. And that's where I stand on that game. Um, the Indiana Fever, a young squad, very young squad, and I just really don't see anything the Fever being able to do anything this season other than to just get experience on the court and look forward to next year. And it's sad to say for for players like this sucks not having my phone because I don't even know. Oh man, I'm terrible. But anyway, yeah, the Fever are putting together, and they're playing a lot of minutes with these rookies and youngsters, you know, building for the future. And I think that's why we got a new coach in there. Carlos is in there because, um, you know, no other coach was gonna stand by and let that happen. They were gonna field the best players they could and win ball games. But when um, when Carlos Wright took over, and he, he did a really good. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. My head's elsewhere right here. I got my allergies are just really bad, and being without my food is just terrible. So Daryl Turner, Atlanta Dream need to blow up that team, except for Howard, and go back to the draw. I don't believe that. I don't believe that, Daryl. I I think they have a good team. I mean, you got Erica Wheeler, you've got Hines, and they've got a good team down there. They just all need to stay healthy, and you've got Coffee. You got Coffee down there, Neil Coffee. They've got good players. Is she down there? Or am I thinking of Kia Nurse? I can't. Uh, I can't think. I can't think. So I mean, they've got a good team down there. They just need um, what do they need? They've got a hell of a stacked backcourt. So it's the front court that they need to worry about. And I do think that they're gonna in the off season make a push to try and get that filled and do what they need to do. So other than that, if anybody else doesn't have anything else to say, because I really don't have anything on this Seattle game. I am on that first half over, and I will probably be on the. I'll probably be on the. I might be somewhere on the Fever in some point in this game, just to let you know. Uh, if I'm taking the Storm at all, it's going to be early, like super early, and I don't want to say they give up and let off the gas because I think the Storm really want to prove a point, and I think they want to do that against teams that other other teams in the other teams in the WNBA. I don't even know what the hell I was just going to say. This team's got me so confused. But I like the Fever in some point in this game. I am going to like the Fever. I just don't know what. I got to wait and see how my card plays out. But maybe I'll look to get on them live if I can get that line at over 20. I will definitely hop on the Fever live just to let you know. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it that high. Don't understand how good. Okay, yeah, we were already past that a long time ago. Dream should trade some of their vets for some of the Fever youngsters and vice. You know what? That would probably be a good move. The Fever have definitely stocked up a lot of high draft picks and have a good young core there. They just need to get the chemistry right and get them learning how to ball together. Like having Caleb Pointer was a huge pickup for them, and I'd love to see them. I'd love to see her, grow with that team, and next year try and make a run of doing something rather than sitting in the basement and locking it down. Um, Troy Cougars on the fever plus 14. You know what? I like that play. I do like that play. I was thinking about that play at 14.5, 15. So I would agree with you on that. I'm just not ready to pull the trigger on that. I got to see how the rest of my day goes. But if the rest of the day goes the way that I want it to go, then yeah, I will be. I'll be on that with you, bro. And I'll tweet my plays out as I put them in, so everybody knows what's good. Fuck, aces can't shoot now. Stop! Don't tell me that. So anyway, all right, let me wrap this up. If anybody else has anything to say, get it in now, and I'll address it. If not, I'll be back on Tuesday, 1 p.m. 3 p.m. Eastern time, for the games we have. I know that there's a 10:30 a.m. or 11:30 a.m. game for the Liberty and the Sun. So maybe I'll pop on Monday night. We can discuss that game. I don't know how that's going to go, but just know that we'll get it in some way somehow. You'll get my pieces on that game, because I don't like to just leave games that I'm going to be on out in the wind and not share them with you guys, because that's one of my big things, is sharing my plays and helping people win money. And like I've told you before, I don't win everything, but I win more than I lose. So, and that's the bottom line: to win more than you lose. So, all right, we'll wrap it up here. And what do you got, James? Can you just give your plays once again? Yeah, I'm on the. Of course, I'm on the Aces first half. I'm on the Aces first half over. And I got that at 85.5. Don't know where that's at, but I don't like hearing the Aces aren't shooting. I'm on the Phoenix Mercury -6, and I don't have anything early in that game, but I do want to take the Aces first half though, and we'll see where I can get that number. And let me see what else I'm on here. The over 88.5, Phoenix Mercury -6, Washington Mystics -2.5 first half, and that's a play that I'm not recommending for everybody. That's basically just a personal play for me, just because I felt so strongly on the Lynx, and I still think that they could cover these spreads, but we'll see. It's going to be a little bit tougher for them now, and if you want to make the money off of them, you're probably better off. Yeah, whatever. Sorry, man. My mind's elsewhere. Who else we got in here? We got El Dorado Custodian. What's good, bro? Good morning. Appreciate your thoughts. Shout out to the chat. I'm on Folgers. I'm full Folgers in my cup. Best of luck today, everyone. Yeah, best of luck, everyone. Brian Stevens, 37-35 Sun. Well, that sucks ass, bro. Did I get hooked? Did I get fucking hooked again? That's the third time I've been hooked in the last couple of days, man. I'm livid on this. And my over got shattered too. So that sucks ass, man. I'm pissed. Thanks for the good news, Brian Stevens. All right, y'all. On that note, let me get out of here. I will see you on Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern. I promise you I will be on point, hopefully with all my notes and my phone back and ready to do this. Now I gotta bust a move and try and find this phone. So appreciate y'all out here, and do me a favor, y'all. Do me a favor and just hang out for about 15 seconds and listen to my guy, man. My guy Jay Peasy, as he takes us out on this. And best of luck, everyone. Please bet responsibly. Let's cash some tickets tonight.
Who got next? We on deck. Time to fall in. The money's coming all in. With Teece, we ballin'. Like time for us to hit a little grinding spree. But no. Who got next? We on deck. Time to fall in. The money's coming all in. With Teece, we ballin'. Like time for us to hit a little grinding spree. But no peace till we hear that Britney Griner's free. Sparks fly high through the sky like Mercury. It's close to the sun. Feel the heat, you're done. Catch the fever, spread your wings, live and dream.